Hello, I'm Ragnarok, and welcome to the Reckoning. So today we are looking at the last of the sub-factions for the Elven Covenant, the Shadaerion Dominion. So we already released a video for the Silver Coven, showcasing everything they have. So if you haven't checked that video out, go check them out so you can make a good decision on which the sub-factions for the Elven Covenant you want to choose. Also, we released the quest video for the Elven Covenant. So if you want to find, look at the actual steps that are required in order to be able to choose one of the two sub-factions, make sure you watch out, take a look at that video also. But let's take a look at what the Shadaerion Dominion has to offer. Okay, so as always, we start with the banners. So we have the Shadaerion Dominion's banners, and hopefully I'm saying that name right, probably not. But either way, we have the large, medium, small, and this time I actually put the one on the pole just for sake of being complete. I don't usually put it there, but either way, the banner is really cool. Again, it's just like the Silver Coven. It's the new banner designs are unique shaped. This is a type of shape we haven't had in the banner before. I do like how, depending on what size banner you have, you get a little bit more elongated, so like the shape kind of changes. And then the artwork on it itself, again, good contrast, good color. It's different. I like it. All right, next we're going to take a look at the pet. So we have the spawn of Ashira, and let's take a look at its stats. So same Ashira we've always had before. And as far as stat-wise, there you go. Not too bad. Again, the stats are RNG based, so you may get different stats based on how you do it, as always. But here's an example of what you could possibly get. Spawn Ashira is done at the Frost Temple Smithy. Also, if you watch the Silver Coven video, there's also a Frost Temple Smithy variant for the Silver Coven. So if you have that, I think it's the Shrine of the Crescent, you can craft it at that station also. All right, next we'll look at the armors. So we have the Night Ranger armor, which is the level 18 variant. And let's take a quick look at what it looks like. Not too bad. I like the color. I like the male model is pretty interesting with the little stripe there, and the purple and black is pretty nice. Not too bad. And let's take a look at its stats real quick. So that's what I'm wearing right now. I just have the head slot hidden with one of the mods. So there you go. Heat protection, medium armor. Having more medium armors in the game isn't a bad thing. And bonus accuracy. So it should be bonus 12 accuracy and then bonus 15 for the elite variant, which we'll take a look at in 2 seconds. And here's the elite variant. So the modeling is exactly the same between the normal variant and the elite variant. Nothing different. Stat-wise, it's a very good amount different. So again, medium armor, heat protection, bonus accuracy. This is going to give plus 15 instead of plus 12. And here are your stats. Okay, so next we're going to look at the war paint of Ashira, or Ashira's Blessing, which is a war paint. So basically it's just a typical war paint that adds a status bonus. You use it, it lasts for a certain amount of time, and right now I actually am currently wearing it. That's why I have the paint on my eyes right there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. There you go. And what that gives us is bonus 5 to Vitality. So you get bonus 5 to Vitality while you're wearing the Ashira's Blessing war paint. And next we have the Powers of the Dominion. So this is actually a pretty interesting one. I've been waiting for this one for a while. But basically, ever since the Underwater Cave was added to the Age of Calamitous mod, this one will be very useful in that instance. So it is a utility. It is a head slot utility. And it basically adds underwater breathing and night vision. So we are in nighttime right now. If I go underwater, I have breath. As you can see, if we put this on, which let me hide the head slot real quick, or show the head slot. As you can see, it just basically gives me little glowy eyes. But now we can see in the dark, and it kind of shines like I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it shines like a little bit of like a flashlight aura, like a little circle wherever you look, wherever your mouse is pointed. But if we go underwater, no breath. So you basically have infinite breath and you have night vision. There you go. Actually, underwater, you can see the flashlight thing I was talking about. See the little glowing orb depending on where you look. So like in a cave, like the underwater caverns and stuff, it will help a lot to see around. And we'll take it off again just so you can see how dark it is. There you go. Okay, next we're going to look at the katanas. So we have the Perfected Edge of Elydarh, whatever. So basically when you choose the Elven Covenant as your faction, or sub-faction, or faction, let's see, where is it? There you go, the very first one. You actually get, where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. You actually get the Edge of Elydarh as your weapon, and as you know, you can actually level up your gear and your starter weapons as you level up and make them more improved. So here's the improved edge, here's the refined edge, and here's the enhanced edge. So as you go up, you actually get increased damage. So the Shadaerion Dominion actually has 2 more variants on top of the ones you get just by picking the Elven Covenant. The first one is the Perfected Edge, I believe it is. Yep. And as you can see, let's take a look at the model. Nothing crazy, just a, you know, a pretty nasty looking. I would hate to get hit by it, but it's a katana. There you go. Take a look at its stats real quick. Bonus strength, which should be +10. Yep. And it's katana. Now the cool thing is at level 120, you get the demonic blade of Elydarh, which we will switch to real quick, and we'll take a look at its stats first. So as you can see, much more increased stats, should be +12 to strength. And the cool thing about this one is it's slightly different in that it does, first of all, it has an awesome glowing look to it. Like, that is awesome looking. It's got like this demonic fire glow thing going on there. So I love the modeling. I love any kind of animated skins. So that's pretty cool. The also added feature is it actually adds a poison. So if you actually hit an enemy with it, it will add a poison. So it's not just the typical bleed you get. You'll get the poison also. So pretty nice. Nice little variant. Looks different and hits for a lot more. And next, we have the Blade of Vash'ari. Vash'ari? Close enough. Again, bonus strength. It should be +12. Yes, it is. And there are your stats. This is another level 120 katana. Let's look at the model real quick. Kind of cool with like the little, I don't know, dragon, I guess dragon claw coming out of it and the dragon hilt at the bottom there. Pretty sweet. Next, we have the Demonic Souls Daggers. Again, bonus strength should be +12. Oh, I don't have it equipped. There we go. There we go. +12. And these are just daggers. I mean, they're cool looking. Definitely wouldn't want to get hit by them. But other than that, daggers. So if you're a dagger fan, these are pretty cool ones. Stats on them are pretty cool. And next, we're going to look at the 2 bows. So we have the Night Bow and the Elite Night Bow. So the Night Bow, there's your stats right there. Bonus accuracy would be +10. And then the Elite Night Bow, there's your stats, and accuracy would be +12. Let's take a look at the models real quick. Nice. Silver looking bow. Again, fits pretty much all the design work for the elves. And let's take a look at the Elite variant. Anything different? Same model. All right, next we're going to take a look at the 2 arrows that you get that are unique to the Shadaerion Dominion. So we have the Starfire Arrow. There's your stats on it, and it gives the Starfire effect, which we'll go over in just a second. And there you go. As you can see, and you can see the numbers coming up. So right now it's got 2 stacks, and it's doing 3 damage a second. So let's see if we can get... Probably gonna take a second to get it, but see if I can get 10 stacks on him. There it is. So now you can look at the 10 stacks. Of course, it's not showing the damage on the screen, but it does basically 47. There it is. Figures for demonstration purposes, it doesn't want to show. Get 10 stacks on this one. And there it is. 28 damage a second. This one over here is doing 3 a second. So next we have the Moonfire Arrow. So this one's definitely unique too. This one does the Moonfire effect when used. Here's your stats on it. And this one, at night, will help you light up the sky. So this one, the Moonfire effect is basically an explosion. It does double damage. It's just a little explosive effect. Pretty cool. I like the sound. I guess repeating, these are pretty expensive arrows, so you're probably not going to sit there and just rapid fire these ones really fast like that. Okay, so before we move on to all the enchantments that the Shadaerion Dominion get, I just want to give a huge shout out to our Patreons and our elite Patreons. I appreciate everything you all do. Thank you so much for the support that you all do and sticking with me. If you're interested in becoming one of the Patreons, definitely check out the link in the description below. Otherwise, just want to give a huge shout out to them. Thank you so much, and thank you, everyone. All right, so last but not least, we're going to do the enchantments. So these ones, I get a good amount of questions on. So first things first, the enchantments are actually made in your enchanting table. So the enchanting table, again, has been given some functionality, which is really cool. This is where you make the glowing dyes also. As you can see, here's the ingredients. Each one of these does take a power gem. So you will need to learn for like the soul control, you'll need to learn air magic. You'll need to learn fire magic for Searing Touch. I'm going to assume this is ground. This is probably blood magic and arcane magic. Yes. So we do have videos right now on the fire and earth magic. I still have to re-release the air, arcane, and demon blood magics. I am currently working on those. Those will come out after all these showcases are done. So this is the last showcase. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the sub button for when I drop the updated magic videos. But basically, each magic has a tool that helps you harvest the gems that it takes. So you'll need to do that. The rest of the ingredients are just regular ingredients that have been in AoC for a long time. Once you learn that, you have to have the enchanting table. Now, people ask, how do I get the enchanting table? I can't find it in my feats. So you have to be a magical faction. Elves have been added to the magical faction. So now you have Elvenor, Felgarth, Cold Embrace, and the Elven Covenant. Now, once you have that, you have to learn the Ancient Arts feat, which is right here, Ancient Arts. If you're not sure where to get that, check out the Nature Ascension and Nature Attunement video, Magic Guide Part 1. We do go over how to get the Ancient Arts. It's like one of the first 2 steps in getting magic knowledge. Once you do that, you can make your enchanting table, and then once you're Shadaerion Dominion, you'll see these recipes pop up right here. Now, what do these recipes do, you ask? Let me show you. So the first thing we have is Natural Harvest. So this will be these can put on numerous things, but you're going to want to put these on crafting tools. And what it essentially does, increases harvest rate. Now these are permanent enchantments, which are really, really nice based off of other enchantments. So let's see. I'm going to hit this 26, 26, 26, 25. So now I'm going to use the Chronexium Axe that has the enchantment on it. 36, 35. So you're getting plus 10 on your harvest rate. So that's actually a significant increase, especially on harvesting tools that already give you a lot. But you can put these on, like, you know, the star metal axe or pick or scythe or sickle or whatever, and you'll get, you know, a good amount of boost in how much you can harvest. And that would be the natural harvest right there. And if you're ever confused or can't remember what these do, just hit the info button and it actually tells you right there. Okay, next we're going to check out the Searing Touch. So this one, we'll hit info real quick, and this increases damage on both light and heavy attacks. So let's see if we can demonstrate that. Let's see, light attack. Oh, missed. Probably help if I hit them. There we go. 45. And light attack with the modded one, 51. Non-modded, heavy attack, 51. And modded one, heavy attack, 58. So as you can see, increase the damage on both. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is Soul Control. So hit info, and this one, all it does is increase the durability of the weapon. So we don't need to test these out, we just click on them. So here's the Vanquish Cleaver, 4,500. Here's Vanquish Cleaver without, or with the enchantment. Of course, I've already used it, but I would probably say 5,000. Either way, you can tell 4,500, but it's already have a lost durability, so this would have a lot more. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is Deep Strike. So Deep Strike, again, I don't really have to attack with it, but we will. This one increases armor penetration. So let's see, armor penetration 15, armor penetration 31. That's actually a considerable change. That's actually pretty good. You can take a weapon that has almost no armor penetration and give it armor penetration. So let's take a look. Let's this is the non-modded one, 51. And because these are Felgarth or Stormhold soldiers, they should have a decent amount of armor value. and 65. So it went from 51 to 65, and that's basically because we're penetrating the armor it has. So obviously that your increase in damage is going to depend on how much armor what you're attacking has. Okay, and the last is going to be Ashgards Curse, and that is going to increase your light attack but decrease your heavy attack. Now, this one I was only able to get it to work on katanas. I don't know if that's purely as it's intended, but it would make sense because you don't really use heavy attack for katanas, or at least not as much. So it's mostly a light attack weapon. But I couldn't get it to work on any other tool. So let's take a look. So light attack, oh, missed. 8. And then let's just look at the heavy attack. 14. Let's see if I can actually... Oh, let's see if I can actually get these guys. There you go, 14. So we got 8 and 14. With the modified one, we got 16. So we're doing what the heavy attack on the non-modded version did. And the heavy attack went down to 5. But again, you don't really use the heavy attack, which is probably why this only works on katanas. And again, I don't know if that's intended or if it's just a glitch or whatever, but currently it only works on katanas, but katana's really only probably one of the only weapons that would actually benefit from that. I mean, unless you're a person that only uses light attacks on whatever other weapon. But increasing, if you're a katana person, this is the enhancement for you. Okay, and that was a look at the last of the sub-factions currently. We start waiting for, we got about another month before the next of the faction reworks happen. So now that we have we're caught up on all our sub-faction showcases, we can start working on some more tutorials and guides and updates to some older videos that I know you've all been asking for. But either way, I really like the sub-faction. This one's very weapon heavy. But the enhancements also are really, really cool. Again, I love the arrows. So this one's a hard one. I say this is probably one of the hardest choices for me personally. If I was going to pick a sub-faction, whether to go with the Silver Coven or the Shadaerion Dominion, either way, I like them both. A lot of the other ones, they're tilted more one way or another for me. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult. So anyways, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the video. Hit that sub button if you did. Give a thumbs up if you liked the video. And feel free to leave any comments, questions, or suggestions in the comment section below. I do take a look at that. Join the Discord if you're not part of the Discord. We have a great community and all that. Link for that is in the description below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys all in the next one. And as always, fear the reckoning.